Elon, how's it going, man? I know. I saw the numbers. I saw how it's down. I know it's kind of crazy. I just want to get your take before I talk to everybody on Young Money Investments about Tesla, about the stock, and how you guys are probably going to go bankrupt. I know. That's not a funny joke. I know you got to fund your projects to Mars and find those Martians and bring them back to Earth. Oh, you want to become a Martian? I forgot about that. I know. Yeah, I get it. I get it. All right, I'll explain to everybody on Young Money Investments today what your take is on it. Here we go. Let's do this, and let's get it, you guys. What is going on? I want to talk to you guys today about Tesla. So we are going to be talking a little bit about the earnings call Q3. We're going to be talking about what happened in Q2 with deliveries and why the stock has tanked over 5% after hours. Let's get it, you guys, all today on Young Money Investments. All right, you guys, so I know I sound like a broken record. Every earnings for the past few earnings, I get on here and I tell you to buy the dip. And often, most of these past few videos that I've made it has worked out flawlessly. One of our big trades, we ended up trading it roughly from right in the 230s up to 249. We ended up covering that swing trade, and we have done that several times in Young Money Investments over the course of the past few months. Today is going to be no different. I want to talk to you about the charts. I want to talk to you about the buying opportunities. But first, I need to talk to you about why the stock has tanked today, coming down quite a bit. All right, so as you guys can see right here on the chart, we can see that Tesla has tanked quite a bit since its after hours trading. So it was trading up here right at about 243. We saw a low of $228. We're currently sitting here right at about 233. So we should see quite a little drop in a decline because we are not sitting at any levels of support. If we do end up looking, pulling this up on the 20-day chart, you're going to see that the next level of support, we'll zoom in a little bit more here, specifically on this, next level of support is about 225. So we're going to most likely continue to see this thing drop. If it holds from where it's at or ends up dropping from where it's at now, we'll see about a 3.5% decline before we should see some level of consolidation and before we start to see a bounce. So I expect things to get a little bit more worse on the charts before things get better with Tesla. All right, you guys, so as the CNBC article says right here, it says Tesla shares tumble after delivering a record 97,000 vehicles in third quarter that fell short of forecast. Now, the crazy thing is they were forecasted to do 99,000 cars and they fell short by 2,000 vehicles, although that was going to be a record number for them to do that many cars. This is still like record numbers. So the fact that the stock is down after hours is just proof to me that so many people want to, like, as the old saying goes, split hairs with Tesla. One more thing that I think is really important for you guys to remember is to always smash that thumbs up button, turn on the bell notification, hit that subscribe button so you can always get more content from me. So as it says right here in the article, it says analysts expected Tesla to deliver 99,000 vehicles during the third quarter, including 80,200 Model 3s, according to data compiled by FactSet. During the second quarter, Tesla delivered a record 95,200 electric vehicles, blowing away analysts' estimates of 91,000. So yeah, they did beat analysts' expectations previously, but the records just keep going higher and higher and higher. The expectations keep lifting. And you guys, they're still selling a crazy amount of cars. As it says right here as well, Tesla told its shareholders to expect deliveries this year to fall between 360,000 to 400,000 vehicles, a 45 to 65% increase from 2018. That target remains possible if the company can deliver roughly 105,000 vehicles in the fourth quarter. Analysts, according to FactSet, currently expect the company to deliver 106,000 units. So my take on this is that's a lot of cars. I mean, 105 to 106,000 vehicles, that is a lot of vehicles that Tesla does need to actually end up accounting for and delivering. Now, do I think that's impossible? No, it's absolutely possible. But if they fall a few thousand short, to me, it is not going to mean that Tesla is in shambles, that it's in a bad place. And let's kind of look at this a little bit more. All right, you guys, so as you can see here, we are looking at a 20-day chart here on Tesla. It has stayed very consistent within this channel pattern. We're looking at lows right here of about 215. Really, Tesla has seen lows of 218.36 as it shows right here, and highs up here of about 253. I ended up getting out literally, you guys, right up here at like 249. So I had a limit order. I knew that was going to be my out point. And really, that is a good thing. And there's a good reason that I ended up getting out there. I got out at a great point, sold my shares, In my swing trade, it ended up making, I believe, roughly, I got in right here at about 231. So I roughly made about a 7 to 8% return on my swing trade on Tesla. Now, if we do take a look at the 180-day chart here, let's zoom in a little bit more on the recent chart patterns here. We're going to see that Tesla obviously has stayed very consistent between lows of right here at about 210 and has had some spikes all the way up here to 271, although that was quite a while ago. I'm more focused on this time frame here within, like I said, the past month or so. After it broke out of this descending pattern, we have seen it continually ascend. And what do I expect Tesla to do? I expect to see this little dead cat bounce. Basically, if we zoom in here a little bit more, I expect to see this chart right here to get a little bit of a bounce here and then to sell off and fade a bit more down. I wouldn't be surprised if we see it down here at 225 within the next 1 to 2 days, and then potentially even seeing it down here at about 216, 215 before we start to see a rebound. Now you're probably going, why do you see that? What's your reasoning? Why do you think that it's going to be dropping to those levels? Well, honestly and truly, the markets have had quite a bit of sell-off. There has been a lot of issues with just the Dow Jones Industrial. The markets in general have been down quite a bit. As of today, October 2nd, that the earnings report came out, we are seeing about like a 500 to 600 point drop in the market. So there's a lot of market volatility going on. There's a lot of geopolitical news that's kind of coming out. So the fact that Tesla would have a sell-off due to bad earnings and then also continue to slide just as the overall market continues to slide wouldn't surprise me in the slightest. Although normally Tesla does not tend to follow the average or the standard projections or what happens in the Dow Jones. So if the Dow's down, Tesla usually doesn't slide with it. But as in any market, most stocks are still going to get hammered and affected by what happens in the overall markets. So my overall plan, like I was saying, guys, I plan on buying, most likely writing it down to about 225. I might even take a little short position on a dead cat bounce. We'll see. I usually am not high or usually, let's just put it this way, I usually don't end up shorting Tesla, but I would love to pick up a few shares down there at 225. If it can confirm an uptrend pattern and it doesn't go down to 215, I will end up just holding that, trading from 225 up to, like I said, the 248, 249 range, taking profits, and then I will end up, like I said, adding to my position and taking a little bit larger position at 215 if we end up seeing that. What are you guys doing with Tesla? Do you like this? Do you see this as an opportunity to buy? Are you a little skeptical that Elon didn't hit those goals? What are your thoughts? What do you like about the new version 10 of the Tesla software? I love that. If you guys haven't checked that video out, that's going to be a video that I don't know if it'll be out before or after this one. We'll see. Just filmed a video about my Tesla and the new update in the Model 3. I think it's money. I think it's beautiful. It's pretty crazy. So I will talk to you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye.